We're concerned that these drivers are independent contractors. There's no employer mandate per se, but what's their bona effective. That's why we feel on the credit card processing, we feel that the credit card processing can be done by a health and benefits fund. So right now, your drivers are losing that 5%. At least 3.5 of it goes to the GPS vendor or to the garage or the broker. But we don't need the garage or the broker involved. Each driver can have their own account. The money can go to them directly. Also, instead of the vendor, they've gotten their startup money over the past 3 years. We feel instead there can be health and benefits funds set up that could do all the processing. If that fund accumulates revenue, something like 3.5% on every transaction, our estimate is within a year it could gather up to like $25–30 million. That's, right now, not only do most drivers don't have medical care or dental or vision, but also no driver has New York State disability. Owner-operators, they don't have workers' compensation coverage. They have to use their liability insurance. There's no form of unemployment-like insurance for our industry. But if we have this fund, we think the seed money can come from the credit card processing, there's enough money it can generate to cover all the drivers.
Just one. I am the example. I got an accident in 4 years. I got 2–3 surgeries. 4 years. Almost 5 years I was at home. I didn't do nothing, and I didn't get not a single penny from this institution. I am the example, and she fight for me. She went to lawyer for me, Baidobi, you can remember me? I had an accident, I had 2–3 surgery, and I didn't get not a single penny from this TLC institution. But that's why this is my question. Please do something for us.
So it takes like more than a week, to money come. But that last week, my money did not come into my account. So I went there, they said, oh, it's some bank issue. Every week they have, like something to say. So they hold the money for whole week, I worked from July 5th till July 11th. So I got the money this morning. So it's like 20th.
Wow.
Yes.
This is one of the reasons we wanted them to be under regulation, because this gentleman, right now he can't file a complaint with the TLC because they're not under your regulation.
If you make the account for every driver and the minister of the garage, then money come to us, and then they can deduct the 5% from us.
Saying I gotta wait 2 days, 3 days.
Right.
And I gotta pay about $50 a month for services. So I'd rather be the 5% guy and get the cash at the end of the day.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of complaints, and I'm trying to figure out what to do here, because I don't want to have just one company, or certainly not one company. And then the question is, are we okay having only 2 companies do the technology, right? CMT and VTS. I would like there to be more, because the more there are, the more competition there is. The 5%, what that basically turned out to be was like an increase in the lease cap rate, essentially.
Exactly.
It's that's how it goes.
One, there's the money that the garages and brokers are getting from the 5%. And then, there's the interest that they're accumulating because they hold on to that money. There's money they make on that float, But on top of it, drivers are still having to pay for the cost of the technology. Like the DOV operators who are leasing from the broker, the brokers are charging them an additional vehicle expense that's just for the technology. So even though the TLC had said that the technology would be a medallion owner cost, they passed it down to the drivers.
I can explain better.